You know, it's fucked up that grown motherfuckers is steady going around and telling it, yeah, she was a killer. She got 15 bodies. Man, look, bro. Man. I don't know Gikara as no killer, man. On some real, I don't know as no killer, bro. I don't know as 15 bodies, bro. Grown over soft that and y'all bogus.
K.I. wasn't no killer. Facts. The reason she did your niece for putting her names in songs, putting weight on her back that she can't even carry. She wasn't even out here doing that.
Long live all of them, because you misled them. Y'all put a target on K.I. back, and that's not cool, bro. Y'all know K.I. wasn't no killer, but still y'all insisted.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, once again, shout out to Trenches News TV, man. I can't shout them out enough because you can always tell solid dudes when you see one. If you solid, you can always tell somebody else that's solid. You can always tell somebody else that's valid and that's genuine about the things they speak. Now, I think about a month or two, like probably 2 months ago, a month ago or two, whatever. Before it actually came out that King Von was, allegedly, right, the killer of K.I., I put a video out, and for one, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, King Von actually wasn't the one that fired the fatal shots into K.I. And if you want to know, what's going on, and once again, all this is already public information, so I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want, no, this is public information. This is information that you could dig up yourself if you just go, searching for it. Or if you just been paying attention, you put the dots together, you put two and two together. All right. Now the news trying to paint King Von as the assassin of K.I., and that's another story within itself because it was a little weird how out of nowhere it just came out that he was he was the guy that actually killed K.I. And if you know enough, you know that he may have been a part of that whole situation, but he wasn't the one. All right. So once again, shout out to Trenches News TV, because we're not even talking about all that today. Today, I want to talk about the fact that in that same video that I did that I was explaining the whole K.I. situation and King Von and whatever the case may be, I stated in there that if you did your research enough, you would pretty much know that K.I. really wasn't like that. She really wasn't the person that the media, that social media, that all these bloggers, that all these YouTubers make out to be. I said that. And I got a whole lot of flack for it. And once again, I'm used to catching a whole lot of flack for stuff, because usually when you're the first person to really say certain things, or if you're one of the first people to say unpopular opinions, that's what happens. You catch flack for it until everybody catch up, and then once they catch up, they want to give you your flowers. Yo, you said it first, whatever. And this happened the same way with that whole smirk, quote unquote smirk. This happened with that whole smirk situation in King Von situation with the whole, how that's going. That's a whole nother story as well. But like I said, when it comes to K.I., man, she really wasn't like that. And I could say that based on the information that I gathered from doing that video on her. And shout out to Trenches TV, because the video that he got, in which I'm gonna put in the comments, I'm gonna pin it so y'all can check it out for yourself. Y'all can put two and two together yourself. And that's usually that's what I'm doing these days. Don't argue with me. If you got a problem with anything, you can put it in the comments. Y'all argue by yourselves. But this is a guy that was actually around these people that y'all look up to, right? He was there, and he's saying the exact same thing. I wasn't around them. Don't get me wrong, I was not around them, but at the same time, when you paying attention to what's going on, when you seeing the age of these dudes that we glorifying, when you put all that into perspective, you see what's going on. You could It's right there, man. And once again, K.I. was just a product of her environment. Now, I'm not saying that K.I. wasn't a killer, because the proof is in the pudding, and we already know what she was into. However, what I am saying is, sometimes you're forced into a lifestyle due to your circumstances and your surroundings. Whereas it forces you to become something or someone that you're not. And you'll end up falling victim to being just another statistic in the hood. So it's pretty much the mentality of it's either going to be me or it's going to be you. Just like 051 Melly said, there's never been no killing without killing. And unfortunately, that's how it is in Chicago. So that tit for tat game is a big reason why peace will never be effective, because blood has been shed between both sides. Whether you BD, whether you GD, whether you this gang, STL, Gyro, your O Block, whatever it is, blood has been spilled. So a lot of people just looking for get back. They don't want to hear nothing. They want you to feel the same pain that you caused their family, their friends, their relatives, or them to feel. They want you to feel that same pain. Alright? You know, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Y'all know that quote, right? Now, in K.I. case, I think she was just surrounded by the wrong people, man. She was a product of her environment. And once again, not saying she isn't like that, because it's a fact. We already know the type of work that she put in. But just like Trench's News TV said, a lot of media, a lot of the blogs, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people that was around her overhyped that situation, saying she got 15 bodies. I even seen somewhere when I was gathering research saying, yo, she got over 20 bodies, she over 25, something crazy like that. And me sitting here, like I said, in my right mind, I'm saying like, yo, no, there's no way. But if you was to sit here and listen, if you don't got enough sense to really put, you would sit there and believe that because of what the bloggers say, what the YouTubers say, what people out there, that even the people that's closest to us say, they overhyped that situation up and made her more of a target than what she was at a very, very, very young age. And she was a female, no less. She can't handle that, man. And like I said, man, sometimes you're forced into situations that you don't want to be in, and your back is against the wall, and you kind of have no choice but to do certain things. Pride gets in the way, ego gets in the way. You see what I'm saying? Peer pressure gets in the way. Now, sometimes when you done did so much as well, you become in too deep. Even if you want to stop, you can't. You can't. You in too deep. You done caught too many bodies. You done did some things that it's just no coming back from. Even if you want to stop, you can't. Especially once blood is shed, there's no turning back from that, because now the ops want to make your family feel the same way that you made them feel. And this is why when I did a video on Melly and K.I., I told y'all that a lot of these ruthless killers, these quote unquote ruthless killers from Chicago, now once again, not taking anything from them, not taking no credit, no nothing, I'm not discrediting, no nothing. They were very, very good kids. They come from very good upbringings. Their families. That's why when you hear their family talk about them after, they done already been killed or whatever, they'll tell you like, oh, nah, no, they wasn't into that. No, they was not like that. The media is lying. That I never seen them do this. I never seen them do that. That's because they don't know the side that we know. They don't know the street side. They don't know none of that. They know the good person that's in place. 051 Melly, K.I. You see what I'm saying? These are people, yo, for instance, what's his name? FBG, who was it, Young? If you watch the Trenches News TV, he got a video clip of FBG Young playing the guitar as a kid. What kid you know is playing guitars as a kid, man? How much people from Chicago could actually afford a guitar as a kid, or whatever the case may be? You see what I'm saying? Like, these are the things you got to put into perspective. Now, not taking nothing from these people, they did what they did, but at the same time, we got to understand why. Their surroundings, they're a product of their environment. You see what I'm saying? If you look really close into it, Melly didn't have it tough growing up at all. He went to school, he played basketball, he went to church, he was a singer, he got good grades, all that. Same for K.I. K.I. got real good grades, and she wanted to become a guidance counselor to help children. Does that sound like a ruthless killer to you? And to be honest with you, I think a lot of it started to wear down on her towards the end. There's I don't remember the exact tweet, but there's a tweet from her that came, I think, at least 2 or 3 days that she tweeted before she passed away, the day she passed away. You see what I'm saying? And matter of fact, I got that same tweet and I talked about it in the video that I got based on her. So if you want to check that out, you can check that video out. I'm gonna leave it in the comments. I'm gonna pin it, whatever the case may be, along with Trench's News TV video. You can check it out there. But you could tell that it was weighing down on her. Then you gotta also realize these people were young, man. These ain't 30-year-olds we talking about. These ain't 40-year-olds. These ain't older 20-year-olds. A few of them was. Melly, he was I think 26, 27 when he passed, one of them. But a lot of the people that we know and glorify, or we sit there and, yo, he was really like that. These are kids. These are 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds. K.I. got killed when she was 17, bro. And she was a female, man. That, like, when I really sit there and as I watch Trench's News TV, and he described actually the day that she was killed, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's kind of emotional. Because when I watch videos, I kind of try to I put myself in the shoes of the people that's around. So like, I'm trying to visualize what he see when he described watching K out, when he described just seeing her shoot dice on the block, and then out of nowhere he's watching her on the floor breathing, gasping for her life, bro. It's a sad situation, man. So like I said, we not trying to take nothing away from anybody, but at some point, man, it gotta stop. At some point, somebody gotta do something different. At some point, you know, because the people that's affected is really the families, the kids. So at some point, somebody gotta do something different, man. And that's it. I'm gonna just leave it there. The reason why I did this video was pretty much to confirm, once again, another confirmation of what I said in the last video. Not discrediting anybody. Not discrediting K.I., Can't Get Right, Melly, nobody. They all did what they did, but at the same time, look at the end results. Look where we at today. Look where they at today. These are the things we gotta pay attention to, y'all. So let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.